Benjamin. Alright, so I just got home here, 35 Market Street. The bracelets are off, and I'm back home. And yes, Florida Gators did win, and I did get a nice little payday here. But 35 Market Street, it's like the door. You can just literally walk right in. And yes, I'm not a violent person. I just needed to get to my room. Facebook Live here. Going up the stairs up to my room, unit number 6, and yes, I will be paying for this door down the road. I got court for this on the 28th, and yes, I will be paying for this door. Yes, down the road I will be paying for this door. I made a mistake, so I will be paying for this door on the 28th. Yes, this door will be paid for by Tony Michael Johns, the ladies' man. Yes. Yep. I will be paying for this door. Yes. Probably a couple $100. So, yes, on the 28th I do have court, and I will be paying for that door. Yes. Back home now. What's this guy wearing? Oh, that's on my door. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's back up on the wall there, so that's good. Huh. Interesting. There, right in there. Okay. That's my camera there. That's my camera. And yes, that front door, yes, I will be paying for the damage that I did cause to that door. Probably a couple $100, $200-300 down the road. Yes, when I have more money. Yes, I will man up to my mistakes, and yes, I owe that landlord a new door. Yes, whatever the damages was done to that front door, I will pay for. Yes, you are very, very right. Yes. So it is what it is. I wasn't able to get up to my room. Like, here's my candle. Like, I literally just got out of handcuffs maybe like an hour ago. Had to get my swigs, and New York for you, it's bell reform. Straight up, it's bell reform. That's why I like New York. So. Anyways, gotta, get all this, all situated here and whatnot, and so, you guys did see that on the door. I'll have to reread it again. I'm still, I have an 8th grade education, just so, people understand and know, but I'm a very, very smart dude, I'm very, very street smart and very, very smart when it comes to laws and what I can do and can't do, just because I do a lot of research. Yes, I did go to high school, but I never graduated. I only have an 8th grade education. If you guys can look at my old social media post, my highest grade of completion is 8th grade, actually. But I'm a very smart dude, when it comes to, life, you live and you learn in life, and I'm still young, 28 still, learning and living, taking it day by day, but, yes, so, sad, but it's true, you live and you learn, so it's life. Young buck here, ladies man, Wegmans there. So. Anyways, hopefully everybody has a good night. And yes, I am out of jail, and I've got a nice fat bank account. And because of, people talking crazy, saying, "Hey, Florida's gonna lose." All right, we'll throw some bucks up there, partners. Let's go. Throw some money. Throw some cash. What you willing to bet? What you willing to lose? Because Florida is going to win. Just being straight. I know my sports, man. I know my sports. Here's my radio. I know my sports. So, and I was paid 100. Every single person that said that Florida was going to lose, they did pay me 100%. They paid me. They were all men of their words. Everybody that was, saying, "Oh, Florida's going to lose," and I said, "Hey, you want to throw 10 here? You want to throw 20? You want to throw 100? You know what's going on? Throw 50. What you want to bet on? Watches, jewelry, clothes. What you got?" I'm a winner. I like making money. I like having fun, and I like making memories. I called the Super Bowl. I also called the Florida game. I'm being for real. Like, look at my old Instagram posts. Like, look at my old social media posts. If you want to make some money, you come speak to this man, Tony Michael Jones, baby, ladies man, worker. I called it 100. Again, I even called the Super Bowl. Nobody listened to me. Nobody listens. Nobody. The only people that listen, maybe few and far between, but the people that do listen actually make some dough. They make some cash. I know my sports. Even the professional gambler talking crazy, 2-3 weeks ago, saying, "Oh man, Florida, they're gonna lose, to Duke," and I'm like, "All right, so what you wanna bet on?" He told me straight up, he's a professional gambler. All right, so who cares? My sister works at McDonald's. You're a professional gambler. Okay, what does that mean to me? You're a professional gambler. Who cares? Yeah, my sister works at McDonald's, flips burgers for, 15, 16 bones an hour. Why do I care you're a professional gambler? He said, "Oh, Florida's going to lose." I said, "All right, bet. How much you going to throw on it? You talking crazy?" He said, "I'll throw you $100. If they win. Let's go." Florida won. I literally just got out of handcuffs, went back to the bar that I got arrested at, because of the door downstairs that I busted open. And, it was crazy. They ended up winning, and I caught it on film on my Instagram story. Oh, I was loving it. I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. Wow. And that man was a man of his word too, Benjamin. I said, "Hey, partner, you got my 100 bones, man. I got Cash App, I got Venmo. How you going to give me my cash, brother?" And he said, "Hey, I'll send you the memo." And he even told me too. He's like, "Dude, I'm very, very shocked. But I appreciate you, Benjamin. You're the man, bro. Straight up. You're a man of your word, and I respect that. I do, 100. I respect that 100%, bro, because you're a man of your word. I respect that, bro. That's loyalty and faithful, and that's 100. And I got 100. Like, I respect you, bro. Man of your word, I respect it 100. Straight up. Anyways, I'm going to kick back here and enjoy my Swix here. And just enjoy the night, kick back for a little bit, relax, That's what I want to do. So, ladies, man, hair worker, go Florida, baby, go Gators. And yes, I have another court date on the 28th now of this month. And eviction notice on the 14th. So, there's a lot of hate here, but, I turn hate into money, and I have nothing against these guys. I'm not violent towards any of these guys in this building or this house. I'm not a lot, to be honest with you. I'm a good dude. They don't like me, and, because of my social media and my OnlyFans, and that's everybody, nobody can like everybody in this world, Like, everybody has their opinions on other people, this and that. At the end of the day, I don't care, I do social media, I do OnlyFans to make an honest buck, I'm trying to get a job at the hospital to do janitorial work. But I will still always do social media. This is my life. This is my career. This is my passion. Comedy, OnlyFans, this is my passion. And nobody's going to stop me from what I want to do in life. It just doesn't work that way. You know, I'm a one-man show. I'm a one-man dude. You know, and it's, you know, you can hate me all you want to hate me. At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. If you like me or you don't like me. At the end of the day, I could care less. Turn hate into money. Ladies, man, hair worker. Go Gators. Florida Gators, baby. Worker. Oh, yeah.